think you shall have your reward.
With the final blow driven into the heart of Inarius, as the fire from the end of the sorceress's staff burns away what remains of his mortal being from the inside out, he falls to his knees, lets out an ear-piercing screech in unison with the light emitting from his eyes and mouth, his body melting away from the eternal light within him now glowing, taking form of a much larger, more angelic-like figure. Wings spread wide, limbs form from the torso, and eventually the figure resembles whom Inarius once was, but as a being of light. The sorceress is seeing for the first time the soul of an angel. Eyes open to reveal darkness within them, symbolic to how far his soul has fell from the graces of the heavens by not only helping create sanctuary, by his genocide actions upon both his own children and all Nephilim alike. The sorceress approaches Inarius' soul as he says, "Thank you for helping free me of all the dreadful fighting and deception. My soul has been tainted with corruption that was made worse from my time trapped in here." She asks him, "Now that you are no longer bound to this world, what is to come of you? Would you ascend into the heavens or remain here in hell?" With grief, he responds, "I will occupy neither heaven nor hell, but rather will cease to exist once my light fades away. I promised I would aid you in your troubles, but I don't have much time left in this world, so ask what you may while I'm still here." "How did you make the Nephilim's power weaken in time using the World Stone?" she immediately asked, being that angels and demons have been fighting over the sacred stone since the birth of creation. Even if you were to know, only they would be able to use such a power. "But there are shards of the World Stone being used by the forces of hell to make themselves stronger. If you could do what you did before, that would make them more vulnerable and sustainable to fight. Every moment that goes by, their power strengthens, but you can help change that, and in doing so, help eradicate the eternal conflict from Sanctuary now and forever," she replied. He then states, "That may be true, but alas, I am no longer that of an angel, nor possess any angelic power that I once had. Therefore, I would have no effect on either the World Stone or shards of it. The only being who would have the power within Sanctuary would be Lilith, as she is strong enough to handle such power. However, if given enough time, others will rise, and if they are able to restore the World Stone's power, then the potential for its use against your kind and even the heavens would be catastrophic. If enough shards could be collected and fused together, then the World Stone could be brought back to Sanctuary once again, and used to banish the eternal conflict from this world once and for all. To do so, it must be restored in the same way it was destroyed. But be warned, if you bring back the World Stone, the incredible power it once bestowed upon all of creation will draw on all the angels and demons alike. You must either find enough shards before others do the same, or rid them of this world before anybody else has the chance to use them against you." Understanding the tasks that lie ahead, she prepares to leave as Inarius says his final words, and the light of his soul dims greatly. "There is a great light within you, and hope for your people if you succeed in your quest. But be careful whom you trust, for those closest to you may be waiting for their moment to betray you, and set in motion their own vindictive ways." With his final words spoken, his soul completely fades away. Even through all of his torture, he never fully lost sight of the light. She walks through where his soul stood tall, her coat of frost shining brighter, almost as if he'd added a layer of protection over her to help her continue on safely. She starts traveling back towards the portal she entered through to leave Hell and return to Lorith. She got more from her findings than she could have imagined, and now it's time to put her plans into action, as she isn't the only one looking to harness the power of the Blood Shards.